Tamworth is one of Cornwall's most popular tourist destinations and home to the 2-star Eden Lodge. Owned and run by partners Lynn Self and Ziggy Broom, it is a 10-bedroom B&B with a charm very much of its own.
The style of the hotel is old, hiddledy-piddledy.
It's not got any particular style, has it? It's like us, isn't it, really?
I remember Lynn and Ziggy very fondly.
Hello, Eden Lodge.
Although some of their decorating ideas slightly less so.
Whose idea was it to paint this like an acid trip?
Mine.
Darling, do you have sunglasses?
6 years ago, they were a pair of hapless hoteliers working every hour God sent, literally papering over the cracks of their business.
Toilet bowl isn't screwed to the wall because I think the wall's a bit unsafe. When I first came with Lynn, I did all the rooms, painted them quickly because
never.
Most of them I did.
Not all of them.
But lately, hold on, you've taken over rooms and done it.
I don't think Ziggy ever started a job and finished it properly.
Bath's got a crack in it, so I painted it blue. You can go that way, and you can go even lower than that. You can go that way. Crazy, mad, eccentric.
With profits non-existent, the day-to-day struggle to keep the business afloat was beginning to tell.
But I find him quite hard work to keep stable, if the truth is known.
Yeah, I had a toilet man.
Don't do that. Silly. He can be extremely immature, and that just drives me nuts. Don't do that. I don't like it. We're not children. We've got massive mortgage, we've got massive debts.
Lynn, the thing that got me about her was her complete inability to see figures and numbers. She was completely at sea with her accounts.
I got a final notice from the company that I had debts with to say that they were going to repossess my property.
So 6 years ago, I agreed to answer their SOS.
If that was it, the sign is virtually covered by overhanging trees.
I think my worst fears for Alex arriving is that she won't see what everybody loves about the place, which is homeliness. I'm open to all the suggestions that she might come up with.
Hi. I'm Alex.
Hello, Alex. I'm Lynn.
Very nice to meet
I'm
you.
Ziggy, and welcome to Eden Lodge.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Do you always ask your guests?
We always ask
We
our
do.
guests if they'd like tea.
That's very nice
Yes.
of you. I won't on this occasion, though. I think I'll go straight up the room, if that's all
Okay.
right.
OK, no problem.
Yeah?
I'll take you up.
See you later.
Eden Lodge's rooms range in price from just £25 to £35 per person per night, including breakfast.
This is one of our best rooms. Come in.
Darling, do you have sunglasses? Whose idea was it to paint this like an acid trip?
Mine.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, it's a long time since I've been surprised by a room. That's a very nice touch.
That's my wife.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, darling, I'll have a look around and then I'll come and find you.
Thank you.
Bye. I've never experienced anything like this before. I mean, I'm so blown away by the colour that that's virtually the only thing I can notice.
Just checked Alex in.
Did she like my cushion?
She loved your cushion.
Okay.
She said about your cushion. I said, unfortunately, it wasn't me.
I definitely wouldn't have put her in that room, but still.
Wouldn't you?
She's in there now, so I feel that.
She's had a hard job up there trying to find fault.
What on earth is going on here? Someone's forgotten to paint a bit of the wall, clearly, and then decided to make a feature of it.
Of course, you'll find things wrong, and I ridiculous.
So you're saying there's something. Well, what you're saying by that is you're saying there's something wrong with this hotel, this bed and breakfast.
We are on our knees because we haven't got enough money coming in.
Go up there and find fault.
Well, don't be so silly. Of course, there's fault. There's
what?
wallpaper hanging off. There's
Some small
It's not
fault.
small fault.
Of course
Don't be so
it is.
ridiculous. And you're making yourself look an absolute twat if that's what you think.
Well, this is definitely my least favourite room so far. Someone is trying far too hard. Whose idea was it to make the Lady of the Night gauze? Although, of course, you do have this to put you in the mood. Everything in here is just very ad hoc. It feels temporary, it feels slightly unsafe, it feels pretty depressing, actually. What's your occupancy been throughout August?
Well, I don't really know what the occupancy's been. What do you think?
90% or something, hasn't it?
It's not 90%.
Well, nearly 100% is full. 90% is nearly full.
Yeah, I know, but that means every day in August.
Yeah, that's exactly
Not
right.
just one day. When we've only got one bedroom free, I would say 60%.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head.
OK, but do you know how much it costs you to put a room on?
We have tried to cost how much it is, but actually we don't know what what it is.
How do you think this business affects your relationship?
I mean, you really irritate me, don't you? You do?
Can't that?
Yeah, really?
I admire you both for sticking it out so long.
Yeah.
So too many hours, not enough money. Is that
Yes,
summarise it well
absolutely.
enough? OK. They have a number of problems here. Their taste is one. And they literally have no idea about what is making the money and what isn't. So I don't know where to start tomorrow morning. This is like a hoarder's stash. Who thinks it's acceptable to just chuck things into an empty pool? There's a lawnmower in there, for goodness sake. It's a shame, because actually Eden Lodge doesn't have that much to pride itself on, and this is something that potentially could make the money. I know pools are expensive to run and to heat, but still, at least you wouldn't leave it as this eyesore. This is not normal behaviour. You have been here, in this building, for so many years, and plodding along and desperately trying to plug the holes in the dike, that you kind of don't see it for what it is anymore. And I think somehow I've got to make you see it as other people see it. So I thought, let's go outside and see the place as someone arriving here for the first time would. Okay?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be a good exercise.
Okay.
Come with
Brilliant.
me. First thing you must recognise is this is not an easy place to find. I drove past it twice before seeing that sign. And it still says you have a swimming pool, which you don't anymore. Also, we know there's lots of B&Bs and hotels in Falmouth. If someone misses you 2 or 3 times driving past, they may just give up and go to one of the other places that they can see clearly marked. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
How on earth do you justify this?
This was the start of fun. This was all green and horrible, and I painted it about 4 years ago to
I am
bright
not
colour.
talking about the decor.
Oh.
I mean, hello? Who thinks it's normal to have a lawnmower in a pool?
Yeah.
At which point did you decide that this was going to become the family dump?
Oh, that's Lynn, she's hoarding stuff.
I started
we get
just
a
to
child
put
or
a
something.
few things in because I was, you know, busy. I thought I'll put that in there, I'll put that in there, and then it just got out of hand, really.
Well, this is
I have
definitely
started to clear it.
way out of hand.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what, darling? It makes you look like a bonkers person.
Yeah.
We have got to find a way to make, again, this an asset that makes money for you, whether it's as a pool or something else.
Yeah.
I want the streamlining to continue inside too, as I fear the clutter is putting off potential guests.
This is my least favourite room in the house.
Never.
Really?
Well, I mean, does anybody ever sit in here?
Not really.
And have you never asked yourselves why?
No.
Honestly, there's just no way that I'd want to sit here of an evening. It's an underutilised space, and it is a space that should be making you some money.
I think Alex is probably on the ball and right about what she said.
She's definitely right about all your old clutter.
It's not all rubbish to me, but so
It's clutter in the rooms.
it's not clutter in the rooms.
It's perfect.
The most important thing in going forward is that you two have got to get your lives back. You can't even see the wood for the trees. You're kind of in a fog of tiredness. And so that means you don't make very good decisions. I want you to really embrace and be proud and publicise the fact that you are the cheapest place to stay in Falmouth. That is not a campsite.
Yeah.
So I think we need to really make sure that we find a way to let everybody know
Yes.
that you are doing this wonderful bed and breakfast service, you're hospitable, you like guests, and you are cheap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To increase occupancy levels, I have a radical idea. Letting out the entire B&B for guests to have exclusive use of the property.
You know, a family get-together in Cornwall ends up costing you an awful lot of money.
Yeah.
Thousands, in fact. So this is a different alternative. It is an exclusive use on a budget, again.
Yeah.
I think that would suit you. You would like the people.
Yes.
It suits the building.
Yeah.
And to improve on Ziggy's in-your-face colour scheme, I will make over the yellow bedroom as a template for future decoration.
Quite simply and on a budget, so that you can see how easy it is to replicate that.
Yeah.
In return for Lynn and Ziggy agreeing to have a drastic declutter, I will investigate an additional revenue stream.
I need to work out whether it's worthwhile to get the pool up and running again.
Yeah.
And I can't do that without the figures. Please, I need you to be more business-like, because if you're going to survive in this business, you've got to start making money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Life's a short thing. No one writes, I wish I'd worked harder on their headstone.
No.
I am worried about some of the suggestions. I'm a bit worried about the people, the whole house taken over with people. But I'm willing to give it a try.
We're both willing to try
Absolutely.
what was suggested to us.
They've got an awful lot to do before I get back. Goodness only knows if I manage to do it.
I think we're really determined to do this.
Absolutely, massively determined to do it, yeah. Make a difference.
Yeah.
No sooner than I'm gone, Lynn and Ziggy begin decluttering.
Yeah, I am sorry to see them go. It's a bit of a painful process for me, but I'm going with it. I don't feel very relaxed about it. I feel it's quite stressful, actually, because it looks so bad.
That could go back in the room, look, the Lion Witch and the wardrobe. You go through the wardrobe and into another room.
I'm sure Ziggy's going to take the decluttering task seriously, because I'm sure that some of the stuff that's around here annoys him as much as it does me.
Where's the water?
I think Ziggy's a joke, basically.
Well, that's rubbish.
He's like a loose cannon.
Lynn! I found your green curtains.
Meanwhile, upstairs, my team begin work on the bedroom decoration.
What I was trying to achieve is to give them a template for the rest of their bed and breakfast. Eden Lodge was rather old-fashioned and not particularly appealing, and I was trying to bring it into this century.
With the pool almost clear of junk, I've called in an expert, and its true running costs could actually point towards a potential new business strategy.
I would think you should be budgeting about £50 a week.
That's very good. Because I was running at about £25 to £30 a week, a day, sorry, not a week, a day. That's much more affordable.
What worries me is they've been pretty battered and exhausted over the last few years of running this place. So they've somehow got to find some more oomph in them to make this push. Hi.
Hi.
And how are you?
Right, thank you.
All the better for seeing you.
Oh, good, darling. I'm glad to hear it. How have you been getting on with the pool task? Because I sent Nigel in to have that meeting with you.
He's advised us what to do with the pool, and he's brought the cost down to about £50 a week.
So that makes it a lot more viable.
It does.
Definitely.
And what about all the junk?
Yeah, it's all cleared out.
Excuse me,
It's
I mean your
cleared out.
precious possessions that happen to be temporarily housed.
Yeah.
That's right.
We've taken them lots to charity shops.
Good for you.
Some
We
to the
have
tip.
got some to the tip.
Is it making you feel better?
I did find taking the pictures down, you know, it doesn't look very good.
What, in the dining room?
Yeah.
Well, we can discuss it. I didn't say
Yeah.
that you weren't allowed anything up.
Yeah, that's right.
I just want you to have a kind of clarity about what you have there.
Yeah.
Let's do the fun bit now, shall we?
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't wait to show you.
Your apprehension.
In a bid to attract more customers, I've updated Lynn and Ziggy's home-decorated, shocking yellow bedroom into a modern, bright and stylish room inspired by its Cornish coastal connections.
Wow.
Right.
My goodness.
Looks like a different room. Can we charge 200 quid?
Oh, it's fabulous.
Crikey.
I know you thought it was funky, the yellow, but
Yeah.
I think you could give up funky in return for having something grown up and calm.
Yes,
100%.
it's beautiful.
Not many.
Do you like that?
Absolutely fabulous.
If guests weren't booked in here tonight, I'd be up here.
With a fresh modern room template in place, it's time to market the business.
I have your new sign.
Whoa!
What?
Is that pretty?
Gosh.
Probably Falmouth's cheapest B&B. That is what I want you to remember.
Yeah,
Yes?
Yeah.
This is what we're marketing you on.
yeah.
You give a great service, you've got
Yeah.
fantastic rooms, and you are cheap. So, what we want to do is make sure we grab people's attention. So that is
Yeah.
going to be where your old sign is.
Yeah.
Right, on to
Yeah.
the next bit.
Look at that.
You are on the side of a bus.
I can't believe
That's
that.
fantastic.
So,
Right, look at that.
the idea is
Yeah,
this goes everywhere.
yeah.
So to get your message out there, be big, be bold, put it on a bus. You're right. Oh.
To fully embrace their budget status, Ziggy has cut back on the non-essentials.
Water in a glass, which I think is a really good idea. We're doing it for all the rooms, so no orange juice and water anymore. So overall, over a year, I would think that would probably save us about 300 quid.
I've listened to Alex and I've changed the dining room accordingly. The dandelion theme is to go with the new dandelion logo. Only thing I don't like very much is that dandelion's associated with wetting the bed.
With the pair doing so well, I promised to take on the huge makeover challenge of transforming the disused Hoarder's Hole back into a swimming pool. Now it's fit for purpose and a potential extra revenue stream.
Oh my gosh, look at this. That's fabulous.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at the deck chairs and the...
Look at the deck chairs right out the way. Fantastic. Can't get over it. It's brilliant.
But no time to rest as the hard work's yet to begin.
You have spent £5.30 a head. So, if you had charged £4.75, you would already be operating at a loss. What is the point of you working and not making a profit? Hello, hello.
Oh, hello, Alex.
Hi, darling. Hello.
Alex, how are you?
In your piratical look. How is everything since I last saw you?
Oh, really good.
And how has it gone with the costings?
We're having an argument over evening meals.
I'm sure you've done it too cheap. What have you done?
That's right. She's done it too cheap. £10, she says.
I put £10.
I said 12.
But I just thought it would make it, you know, people will want to eat in if it's...
When is the last time you went out anywhere and paid £10 for 2 courses?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd struggle to do that at a burger joint. Things you have to buy in, you must be making a profit on.
Yeah.
£10 is far too cheap for an evening
Yeah, I
meal.
agree.
It should be 15 quid. You know, there's no point them doing this in the same way as they've done everything else, which it means a lot of work for them and ultimately no profit.
With Lynn's costings hopefully sorted, they have created a private hire package aimed at scuba divers, consisting of exclusive use of the B&B and pool. I've invited 3 local diving schools to road test what Eden Lodge has to offer.
Everything okay?
Absolutely super.
Good.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
All right. Everyone's enjoying
That's a
themselves.
nice sight.
Fantastic. Do you see yourself doing any of this?
No. I only get undressed when it's over 30 degrees.
Very impressed with the room. Absolutely fantastic.
I like it. I like the lighter colours. It's almost feels like home.
Lynn's buffet spread also stacks up well, but at just £4.75 per head, I have concerns.
Darling, I would like to point out that you couldn't even dream of offering this for £4.75 a person. And I think you would struggle to offer this for £6 a person. Do you not?
I don't know.
As the divers tuck in, my suspicions are confirmed.
This is the receipt for the shopping.
Yeah.
I have divided it by the number of covers, and it means that you have spent £5.30 a head. So, if you had charged £4.75, you would already be operating at a loss. Okay?
I think I'll frame my repossession notice, which I got over, and then that'll always remind me that I've got to make a profit. Okay.
All yours.
Thank you very much.
What is the point of you working and not making a profit? Can't believe I haven't got this through to you.
No, I do agree that, but we've got to make
This is where
people
we've
want
got to get out of that one.
I know, darling, but listen, I'm
So
telling you, how much is
£6.
it? Yes. How much, when you go out and buy a sandwich,
Okay,
what is it?
£6.
At least £4.
I don't know, I
isn't
don't
it?
ever buy a sandwich.
And if they're going to do a residential
Yeah.
course. So in the high season, that's £35.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
So then you add 35 plus 12 plus 6,
yeah.
and you have an answer, and it ain't 48.
It's 53.
I can't say that I'm completely confident yet, but I hope I've put a bit of backbone into Lynn about her figures. Because as long as the pool is okay and the price is right, we know we have a captive market. So it's all theirs to lose.
Sums agreed. Could Lynn and Ziggy successfully market Eden Lodge at £53 a head per night in their final sales pitch?
We want to tailor our pricing to suit you, and we've done an hourly rate for the pool. The ballpark figures were £15 an hour, and then obviously we've got residential courses, which would be £53 per day. That would be bed, breakfast and evening meal.
And inclusive of the pool in that?
Yeah.
Superb, excellent, and far exceeded our expectations.
The pool is perfect for what we want to use it for.
I must say, I thought that you did incredibly well, darling. I know that you were uncomfortable, so I really wish you every luck.
Thank you.
Longing to hear about your enormous success in the future.
Thanks so much.
I'm pretty confident that I've done everything that I can, and that these two have really listened to everything. Good luck.
Take care.
See you soon. And that they're on a much more hopeful path than they have been before.
2 years later, I popped back to Eden Lodge to find an updated dining room and refurbed bedrooms.
Like
What
it?
a difference! I can't believe it, darling.
Show you the bathroom. My design.
Gosh, well, this is a bit of a transformation.
Yeah.
Now,
Remember how
let
it
me
was?
see. Wasn't it a boxed-in
Yeah.
bath with
Yes.
tiles?
And there was
Done a
blue
60s
paint in the
look,
bottom
wasn't
of the bath.
You've come a long way, baby.
And the story doesn't end there, as 4 years later, I'm returning to see whether the pair have kept up the good work or fallen back into old habits.
You've got to have a bit of a laugh, you see.
It's not really my idea of interior design.
Are you warming to it?
No.
We've got no complaints. We're definitely busy. No time to complain. No time to breathe.
The swimming pool's making quite a bit of money. I think Alex will be really pleased when she comes back because we've moved on. We haven't just stayed how she left us.
Hey, someone's left me a tip. Look at that. All adds up. Well, there is the occasional perks. 5p and a Radox. I'm not sneezing at that.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, we had an AA inspection and we were awarded 4 stars, which was amazing. We've worked really hard for it, so, you know, it's great.
A lot has happened in 4 years, but all businesses need to continue to evolve to truly succeed.
I'm back at the Eden Lodge in Falmouth, and I've heard they've got some good news, so I'm really excited to celebrate with them. But look at that signage. It's completely obscured by the tree. You can't see their website. How's anyone ever going to find them? Hello?
Who is that at the door? Alex! Hello, it's been so long.
Hello, darling. Hi. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
I hear that you have gone to 4-star.
No problem, where we should be.
I'm really pleased for you. That's great news.
Fabulous.
So the only thing I've got to say to you is you have to sort out the signage.
Oh.
Just how it's positioned. You need to trim trim some trees.
Good.
And I hope you're going to make a song and dance about the fact that you're 4-star now.
Well, we hope so, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
good. Because it's such an effort to get 4 stars.
Yeah, it
we
was.
might as well advertise it.
Yes.
So come on, show me what you've done.
Yeah, you go
I'll follow
first.
you.
Come this way, Alex. You may remember this room.
Ooh, it looks so pretty. I love the colours.
Oh, good.
I love it. And you've got lovely new carpet. This must be quite new.
Yes.
It is new, yes.
Nice blue blinds rather than the gauzy, filmy, brothel-like curtains. This is lovely.
Oh,
I
good.
bet this is a popular room.
Yeah, this is a
It
popular room,
definitely
yeah.
is.
I'm not surprised you're 4-star.
Oh, thank you.
Very nicely done, darling.
Thank you.
Go on, show me another room.
I'm now wondering if they've finally been able to increase their room rates.
I mean, honestly, this place is transformed. It makes me giggle. Oh, look at this. Very pretty.
We're proud of this room.
I love your touches of red everywhere. It stops it being too obviously seaside-y.
Yeah.
It's
Fashion
really fun.
Yeah.
I like it. What do you charge for a room like this in high season?
It's
About
about
£90, I think, isn't it?
£90.
And what do you think your occupancy is?
It's 74%.
Bloody hell, darling.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? And is the pool being used? That shambles that shall never be forgotten.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, the
it
pool is amazing. We have
really
135 children a week learn to swim in the pool.
I mean, that is
Yeah.
amazing.
Pays for
Amazing.
itself. And then we've got Air Sea Rescue use it and the diving school and
All the diving schools use it
I'm
as well.
so pleased.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's really paying
Yeah.
for itself.
Told you so.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
go.
You go first.
Thank you. You know, 4-star is a really impressive achievement, and
Yeah.
I congratulate you both.
Thank you,
But
Alex.
I do think you want to solidify that and cement it
Yes.
by making sure that every aspect of the guest experience complies with that 4-star rating. The AAA have very strict criteria about what bracket they put you in.
Yeah.
And as I have a little bit of insider knowledge, I did talk to the assessor, and you only just scraped your 4 stars, but for some very specific reasons.
Oh.
And so I thought that I might try and tackle at least one of those reasons to make sure that you're firmly in that bracket, and so therefore that the guest experience is fantastic. You know, we don't want them just to scrape 4 stars for now. We want them to keep their 4 stars and build on it. And to do that, they need attention to detail. The truth is, there's a price point difference between 3 and 4 star, which means the guests are inevitably paying more, and they expect more for that. They have much higher expectations, and woe betide you if you fail to meet them.
But will my idea to keep them on top of their game work out? Particularly when Lynn has always had trouble with her costings.
Do you know what your tea tray cost to put on?
I think about £3.
No! I mean, in what world are you living? £3? What we have to make sure is that customers have the perception of really getting value for money. And there's no point curating a room very carefully and then leaving some of the details to chance. Every little detail should be analysed and made better wherever possible, especially if it doesn't cost the hotelier anything extra.
With insider knowledge from the AA inspector, Lynn and Ziggy's tea trays were one of the weaker parts of their offering.
this is a really pretty room. This is not a 4-star tea tray. As we know, customer reviews are king in this world of the internet, and we have to make sure that we tick every single box to make sure we cover every area. And this is an area that needs looking at.
The closer Lynn and Ziggy get to the top, the more the successful failure of their business rests on tiny details. So I want to challenge them to improve their welcome trays as a way of cementing their position as a 4-star B&B without costing them any more money.
Come on in.
Oh.
Well, I thought I would present you with your tea tray. 4-star establishment, apparently. Quite an effective way of improving the guest experience and of being quite generous is by doing a nice tea tray. So I've got you various options here and various things that you could use. And I would like you to create for me what you think a 4-star tea tray should look like.
Oh.
Have a go. Which
Okay.
kind of tray you think you'd like, and then put things on it.
It's an assortment. Need milk, need sugar.
That. What? Chocolate. No, don't be silly. There's one there.
There's
No, I
one.
didn't see it.
Oh.
Better get in there quick
Yeah.
before Ziggy nicks it all.
With Lynn and Ziggy's new trays complete, it's time to see who has a clue about costings.
So, do you know what your tea tray costs to put on?
I think about £3.
No! I mean, in what world are you living? £3? That whole tray, as it's costed out, is about 80p. Right, shall I show you the cost implications of what you've chosen? This very nice
Gorgeous.
little thing.
Yeah.
78p.
Yeah.
While guests would surely appreciate this hot chocolate, it could prove an expensive mistake.
Let's say that you're working on 70% occupancy a year times 365 that's almost £2,000 a year.
Wow.
I mean, one thing that I love that you have done, Lynn,
Yeah.
and you get brownie points from me, is this little label that says enjoy.
Yeah.
That's very nice. So let's just tot it up. 78p. This real coffee is about 12p a cup. A packet of board biscuits is 21p. This very nice hot chocolate is 25p per sachet. This cappuccino is 31p.
That's cheap.
So that's 167 before you've given any of the other teas or
Yeah.
the milks or anything else.
Lynn has chosen several high-cost items, which, whilst lovely, at 70% occupancy could cost them a massive £4,250 a year.
So you're on 167. Let's see about you. Let's do 25p for the biscuit, 25p for the hot chocolate, 31p for the cappuccino, and that only takes you to 81p. Okay, so your one here, your tray was also the most expensive at £15.
Wow.
Your tray was the second most expensive at £8.99.
Oh.
And this one, believe it or not, was £7.99 and much my preferred options. There's various things you have to consider. No single-use plastics, for the simple reason that we know we shouldn't be using them.
Plastics,
So please, once you've got rid of this lot, you never use them again. You always put glasses on a tray if you're going to have anything. Yeah?
Okay, fair enough.
I've costed Lynn's biscuits at 21p for a pack of 2, but I have a great tip for slashing costs and giving the guests a true 4-star experience they won't forget with a personal touch.
These shortbread biscuits, homemade, 3p a biscuit.
Yeah.
People appreciate homemade things.
They do. That still only costs you 12p. They get double the amount of biscuit and a very chic little jar to put it in. Yeah.
Both Lynn and Ziggy plumped for enveloped tea bags ranging from 6 to 13p each. A waste of packaging, and you'd get better value for money buying a box of tea bags.
So again, it's quite pretty, doesn't it?
Yes.
Fine. What you want to give is a really nice impression without spending any more money.
Yes.
And it's quite easy to do. You've paid so much attention to your rooms I think it's time that you turned your attention, your eye to detail on something else.
Yeah.
One final refinement I have thought of for you. Follow me over here.
Oh.
So I have had made for you at enormous expense.
Wow.
Not these. So it's a postcard. These cost ultimately 3p to produce.
I love them.
You put one on every tea tray.
Yeah.
It encourages people either to write a postcard and send it with your name on it.
Yes.
Or to take it home and remember you.
Yeah. Lovely.
And finally, just to jazz things up a bit and make things a bit chicer, you could, if you wanted to, have lemon water or cucumber water or rosemary water.
Wow.
I just think anything that makes people feel as if they're getting something special.
Yeah.
That costs you nothing. The postcard costs you 3p, which is virtually nothing.
Yes.
And that is something that is a good way of spreading the word about what you're doing here. I mean, the thing is, 4 stars are hard to get, but they're bloody hard to maintain.
Yes.
You know, you fiddle with things until it looks exactly as nice as you can possibly make it.
And with my cost-cutting ideas, I've maximised wow factor without making a dent in Lynn and Ziggy's wallet.
And I just want to drive home to you that the cost of this tray, once you've bought the tray and the jars, is no more expensive than the cost of that tray. But actually, this is a lot more attractive.
Yes.
So just to see what the whole thing looks like, can you put milk in there? And Ziggy, can you swap that for loose sugar?
Sure. Yeah.
And then we'll take it up the room and see what it looks like.
Brilliant.
Thank you. That looks very nice. That looks very nice. Let's take these up and see what looks nicer, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what your old tray looked like. What,
Oh, it's perfect. It reflects well in the mirror there.
and then this is what the new tray looks like. And the only thing I shall take from here is that.
What do you think, Lynn?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Doesn't that look nice? I mean, that
Fabulous.
looks so much prettier. And the point is, again, that it is the same price.
Yes.
Should we leave it for your new guest?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well done. Thank you.
Very nice, Liz.
Good. Oh, my darlings. I think it's amazing to see where you've arrived in 6 years. From when I first visited you to where you are now, you're unrecognisable.
Yes.
And the fact that you've gone from 2 stars to 4 stars really is a testament to how hard you've worked.
We're very pleased, and we've certainly kept your ideas and back of our head, and as we've been able to do them, we've moved forward.
Yeah, always,
Well, I hope you're going to go from strength to strength. And I hope I see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye, darling. Mwah. So nice to see you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. It was really good to see Alex again today. It's fantastic. She was really pleased with what we've done. Also, she picked us up on a few things, which is typical of her.
I mean, I think they've done incredibly well to go from their humble 2-star beginnings to the heady heights of 4 stars. And to keep that and to go on achieving ever more, they must keep their eye on the detail.
I thought we'd thought of everything.
Yeah.
We really, really hadn't thought about the welcome trays at all. If we took one thing away from today, the devil is definitely in the detail.
And we do listen to her because she's very successful and she does know what she's talking about.
This is a real hotel inspector's success story, and I'm incredibly proud of them. And it just goes to show that you don't have to be a shit in business to succeed.
Nestled in the picture postcard village of Albourne is the 400-year-old Crown Inn. With a busy bar, restaurant and 5 ensuite letting rooms above, it was being tirelessly run by landlord Alan.
The Crown is my home and I work here 24/7, 120 hours a week approximately. These rooms are all my design. The style of this room is comfortable, it's clean.
While his bar was a hit with the locals, visitors to the area were giving his rooms a miss, and occupancy was at rock bottom.
It's down below 50%. I think it may be even more.
I remember almost exactly a year ago when I first met Alan at the Crown. Alan was a 69-year-old, quite hard-working man through no fault of his own, who found himself in a bit of a pickle. No family, no pension, no plan B.
To retire would be impossible. I've got no other home. I see myself working until I drop.
I became incredibly fond of Alan. He made every attempt to live up to my expectations.
I hope Alex can find something what I've overlooked or can't see.
By the time I got to Alan, both he and the Crown were in desperate need of help, and I hope I arrived just at the right moment.
Is this the last resort? Alex may tell me that. If you don't change, it will be the last resort. I want Alex to see an open book. There's no bullshit necessary.
But when I first arrived a year ago, I had an unfavourable opening impression.
I don't know quite what I was expecting, but not this skanky old dog. Immediately, it appears to me that someone's taken their eye off the ball massively. Look at that window box. I mean, what is in there? You can't even read it. There's nothing that would tempt me in there at the moment.
The neglected exterior has left me cold. Let's hope there's a warmer welcome waiting inside.
Hello,
Hello.
Alan.
Yes. Hello.
Alex.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you happy for me to check in?
Yeah, no problem.
Is that all right?
No, except, unfortunately, the room's not been made up yet.
Okay, no.
I'm waiting for my girl to come to clean.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll have a look around and then I'll come back and chat to you again.
Yeah, no
Is
problem.
that all right?
Yeah, lovely.
All right, lovely. Thank
All
you.
Not having a room ready early is not the end of the world, but already I can see more signs of lack of attention to detail.
New Crown Pizzeria. Please to get the spelling of pizzeria right, possibly. And all of this stuff which really detracts from this lovely fireplace. Nice little dining room.
It's all sorted. That's the way we normally do it, you know.
But before I check into my freshly cleaned accommodation, I want to check out some of the other ensuite rooms that start from £65 a night.
I hope when Alex sees the other rooms, she'll see that they're nicely decorated.
I mean, he clearly has not a flipping idea in his mind about how to decorate.
The dark, dingy decor is bad enough, but there's a much bigger problem.
Everywhere is dirty. It shows a complete lack of regard for guests. Look at that. I mean, I don't even want to touch that door. That is just so depressing, and I don't say that lightly. This is just unacceptable. I mean, it's just...
Alan seems like a nice chap, so I can only pray his £80 per night family room where I'm staying is cleaner.
Oh, happy days. There's not one thing that is vaguely appealing. You know, that it hasn't been vacuumed, every bit of furniture's stained, marked. It's really run down, this place. I mean, I believe he's selling a double room for 80 quid a night. I mean, I wouldn't want to stay here for 80 quid a night. I'd probably rather sleep in a car. It's pretty fucking miserable.
I think the rooms are very acceptable.
Do me a fucking favour.
Nobody complains about the comfort of them.
I find it really offensive that he expects people to spend 80 quid a night to stay in this shithole. It's a long time since I have refused to stay somewhere, but actually I don't want to stay here.
There's no excuse, and I'm amazed anyone would pay good money for a room like this. So if I really want to help Alan, I will need to be cruel to be kind.
Do you spend a lot of time in the rooms, darling? Is it, or are you more bar-based?
I'm more bar-based.
The rooms aren't properly cleaned. I think it shows an immense lack of care. And I'm not going to stay tonight. I'm going to come back tomorrow. We're going to put best foot forward.
Thank you.
All right, bye, darling.
I have to say I feel sick and disappointed in myself. I'm at the rock bottom of cleanliness. I've got to take that to 100%.
Help.
Morning, Alan.
Good morning, Alex.
How are you?
I'm fine.
First, I need to take him to task over the state of his rooms.
You know, when is the last time that was all cleaned? So someone's bothered to wipe a cloth across there.
Oh, God.
And that's why I didn't stay. I just wasn't prepared to give myself some communicable disease by sitting on one of your loo seats. I mean, that is pretty damning. So
Yeah.
we've got to get on top of it, yeah?
Immediately.
Okay.
When I went with Alex, I was sick to my stomach because that's not the way I want to run this hotel. I was ashamed of it.
I don't know what kind of accommodation you stay in, but would you find that acceptable in the kind of accommodation you stay in?
Unfortunately, not. I would not stay here.
I know.
And that's a hard thing to somebody to say when it's their own place.
No, I
But
do.
that's being honest.
You know, I'm just glad that you're not saying, oh, well, it's not normally like this, or, you know, there's a million excuses that you could come up with, and I'm glad you're not using any of them. I think that was a very low moment for him, but, you know, he does have the right attitude, and he's prepared to change and work at it, and we just have to start from here.
Tackling the grime is a big step towards increasing room revenue, and at 69, Alan's lack of pension means he has to wring every penny of profit he can from every part of the business. For healthy, sustainable profit margins on food, Alan should be aiming for ingredient costs of around 33%, but I'm worried his restaurant is actually costing him money.
Over the course of 12 months, your food cost was 62%. I mean, that is too high. Just as an example, do you have any idea what profit you're making on an £11 crown beef burger?
Right, exact figure, no.
Given that, and given the fact that your running costs are high, as you know, there's no surprise there that you're not making any bloody money.
Yeah.
Alan is a tenanted landlord, which means he can't control the price at which he buys his beer, which makes it all the more important that he makes lots of money on his food and on his rooms. So I'm taking Alan to see a nearby competitor who's already making the most of it.
Has there ever been a time when you felt like throwing in the towel?
Maybe for 2 seconds when you said you wouldn't stay in my hotel last night.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be hurtful.
No, it wasn't hurtful. That was the truth. And as I said, 2 seconds.
Just like the Crown, the Tally-Ho is an inn with rooms above.
Gosh, this is very nice.
Except these rooms are immaculate.
It's a lovely, clean, spotless room. Very, very nice indeed. Can I ask, how often do you come up and check the rooms out?
Every day.
Every day?
I was here just an hour ago doing it.
And
Very
you check,
much.
and you double check, and
And
you
you
triple
triple check everything. Yeah.
I would like to provide you with a cleaning checklist. I will say, check the lintels. Has it been hoovered under the bed? All of that kind of stuff. By the end of it, you won't need that list because you'll get so used to checking those things, and your staff will get so used to you checking them, that it will just take a cursory glance.
Cleaning isn't the only issue upstairs, though. Alan's masculine makeover is dark and dingy. So in the room where I should have stayed, I'm going to replace the old, stained, dirty furnishings and drab colour scheme to create a cosy but contemporary look in keeping with the country inn. But if Alan really wants a more secure future, it isn't just about the rooms. He has to get to grips with his food costs to maximise restaurant revenues too.
You need to make sure that you're charging the right price for things that you sell.
Yeah.
You know, you really know that every time someone's buying a steak and chips, you're making whatever. Then you can really celebrate when you've got a full place. You know you're making your margins.
I'm very grateful that you're going to help me so much. I actually want to get on with it. Is there something I can do tomorrow morning?
Definitely. Always. I think the scales have well and truly fallen from Alan's eyes, and I hope I've given him enough of a shock to ensure that he doesn't go back and do nothing, starts to change his ways from tomorrow.
Firstly, I've tasked him and his trusty barmaid and right-hand woman, Alex, with tidying up the Crown's ugly exterior and messy bar to create a better first impression when guests arrive.
This could be just open.
That's fine, we can take that away.
So far, it seems to be moving forward. He seems quite positive about things, so it'd be good to see the end result.
And to help tackle the state of the rooms upstairs, I'm sending in Emma, a cleaning guru.
So how I would approach the room is, first of all, I'd come in and strip all the bedding. The next, I would do all the dusting. As you imagine, if you strip the beds, it throws all the dust everywhere. So I do the dusting of the room and then move on into the bathroom. I've brought some products, so if you'd like to go around, and I'll be aside and checking on you.
OK.
Though Alan doesn't normally clean the rooms himself, I hope this hammers home just how far he's let his business slip.
I'm 69 now. I've got very, very limited money in the bank. This is broken. I haven't got a partner. No social life, unfortunately. And there's nobody to talk to. Looking down here, I mean, I've got quite a lot of work to do. I walk away from here, I walk away with nothing. It worries me. My strength is my willingness to get up every morning and smile and get on with the work.
It's a lot to take in, so I'm supplying Alan with a handy checklist of what needs to be carried out and, more importantly, what to check on.
Lastly, I'm going to give you this checklist, which will help your cleaners approach the room methodically, so help them focus on the areas that they need to. And I hope that Alex, next time she comes and stays, is really happy.
Thank you
very much. It was lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much for your help. That's lovely.
Thanks.
Thank you.
4 weeks later, I'm back to see if he's begun to clean up his act.
What I noticed straight away is that the place looks incredibly spick and span. It's massively tied up around the fireplace, all the bits of paper have disappeared. It looks great.
Alan has listened to my advice, and the once messy bar area is now clean and tidy, but most importantly, more welcoming to guests.
Well done!
Well, no problems.
I mean, are you pleased with how it's...
Yes, I am.
How it looks now? Well, I mean, I'd walk in here with the fire blazing and I'd look around and I'd think, gosh, what a nice place to have a pint.
Well, that's what we want it to be.
I know, I'm really pleased. Well done.
But there's another reason I'm here. My team have been making over one of Alan's dingy bedrooms behind closed doors, and I can't wait to see what he thinks.
Well, that's different.
Alan's manly decor, along with the old stained and dirty furnishings, have been stripped away, replaced with brighter wall and carpet colours to give a cosy country feel. And a feature bed centre stage should leave a lasting impression.
I think it's really lovely.
Do you?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Oh, good, because I was worried that you weren't...
Honestly, that is lovely, and I shall just move this through to the rest of the rooms.
I would pay money to stay in a room
And
with
that's
this.
the really important thing for me to hear for you say.
Best of all, it's spotlessly clean. And with Alan ready to implement his new cleaning checklist, all the rooms should now stay that way. But we'll need to increase more than just occupancy if we're to help secure Alan's future.
Service?
I'm convinced there's more money to be made from the restaurant, but to stand any chance, he'll need to double his lowly 30% profit from food.
OK, that's for Alex?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Thank you.
So I need to find out where he's going wrong.
There we go.
Thanks, darling.
The plate is hot, so just be careful.
Thank you so much. I mean, that is an enormous portion. How am I ever going to get through this?
The answer is, I'm not.
There we go.
That is enormous!
That's a small portion.
Oh, don't be silly, darling. What does the chef think? Get Patrick out too. Come and have a sit down. Yeah?
Yeah.
Large food portions might seem a generous offer, but only lead to waste, which eats away at any profit.
Hello, darlings. Why don't you pull up a chair, darling? Come and sit down.
Okay.
I think this is too big a portion. And I think my portion of liver was too big.
Right.
We don't want to be mean,
Yeah.
but you do want to encourage people to try and order 2 courses or more. And they won't do that if they're so stuffed from their 1 course. You want to make sure that every dish that's going out, you're making your margin every single time.
Yeah.
And too much food is put on the plate and that margin disappears. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
If the restaurant can start making a profit, and with the newly refurbished accommodation, the Crown should have every chance of providing a future for Alan, if I can give it the boost it needs.
On my final visit, I'd like you to be ready for a busy lunch.
No
I'm
problem.
going to ship lots of people in. I would like you to think up a cost-effective menu, something that you can bang out of the kitchen quickly.
Yeah, will do.
All right, thank you so
Okay.
much. See you then.
Okay.
This could finally be the turning point for Alan and a brighter future for the Crown.
We've had a very productive day with Alex, and I'm really pleased with the guidance. It's just working lovely.
I think he just needed a good kick up the backside to energise him again. And I am the woman to give that kicking.
I've decided to give Alex the reins to do the room. She's trustworthy and she knows what she's doing.
Spin it down. I think it could be a turning point for Alan. He seems keen to get stuck in and get started, or more let me get started and wreak some havoc on them.
Sit.
And with Alan's new daily cleaning plan in place, there's no excuse for rooms that aren't spick and span.
Curtains, nothing there, as I would expect. Hoovering, check. Bathrooms, correct. The rooms are tidy, clean, and the decoration, I think everybody will love.
Which is just as well, because on my return, the Crown will have a real chance to shine, as the restaurant and new rooms are put to the test. And to kick things off, having refused to stay the night when I first arrived, I have a surprise for Alan.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Are you expecting me?
No.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've thought I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I've decided that as I haven't stayed before, I thought I ought to stay tonight.
Thank you very much. I think you'll notice the difference.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Good. I was really surprised to see Alex tonight, and really nice. And I can now show her my rooms as they really should be.
But the person he will really need to impress is my surprise guest, the chairman of Visit Wiltshire.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Alan. Alex Polizzi's booked me a room. I'm Peter.
Okay, lovely. Welcome to the Crown.
Promotion on the Visit Wiltshire website could potentially make or break the Crown, so let's hope his room is clean enough for starters.
There we go.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Today is a big chance for the Crown to attract new business, if Alan can impress our local tourism chief and my special lunch guests.
I had a really comfortable night and I love this room. The bed's comfortable, the reading lights are great. I'm in a good mood.
And it's about to get even better when I see Alex's handiwork in the room next door.
Oh my gosh, darling, you've done a brilliant job.
Thank you.
Darling, you're a star. I'm so impressed. I'm so excited that Alex did that room so well. Alan should be very grateful to her.
And it's all spotlessly clean.
Okay, let me show you the room that Alex has done up.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is lovely, yeah.
Meanwhile, Alan's showing off the room I made over to Peter.
What do you think of the bed and the position?
I love the position. You know, if you can give people a good night's sleep and a good breakfast, then I think you're 95% of the way there.
It's sounding positive, but is it what Peter is looking for to promote on his popular website?
So, hi, Dave.
Hello.
What's the verdict?
Well, there's a need for accommodation of this type in this area, so we want to promote your business, and I think you're going to be really successful. So thank you, Alan.
Thank you very much.
Really enjoy my stay. Thanks, Alex.
It's been a pleasure
Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Take care. Goodbye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Good.
It's a great start, but if Alan is going to really make a go of things, he needs to start making money from his food.
Have you changed anything about the portion sizes? Because
Yes.
I was concerned that they were a bit too big.
Right, we've adjusted them in the last couple of weeks, and customers are quite happy at the size we've dropped to, and we're not getting any wastage.
Oh, good.
So it's
Okay,
working.
so that's fantastic. And that you're on top of the costings, you're on top of the gross profit. And...
Yes, we're on today's menu. We're talking about 65%, and I'm looking at 70 where I can get.
Perfect, that's what I need to know.
Now we're confident every dish is making a decent profit, I want to maximise the potential of the restaurant's revenue by increasing footfall.
Hi, thank you for coming. Welcome to the Crown.
So I've invited just 2 of the many coach companies which operate day trips passing through the area to call in for lunch. And there's a lot at stake.
Anyone who'd like to follow me through to the restaurant, OK?
If the Crown can prove to be a recommended meal stop for coach parties, its restaurant could become a regular revenue stream for Alan.
Anything you want to know, or just let us know.
The cod and chips.
Several guaranteed busy lunchtimes like this each week could be just the boost Alan needs, providing he can cope.
Ham, egg and chips?
New smaller portion sizes means more profit, less waste, and happy customers.
Good. Oh, good. You excellent.
And I bring friends here.
Oh, good.
Yes,
you're the kind of customer we like.
Meanwhile, not wanting to waste an opportunity, Alan is doing his best to impress the important representatives from the 2 coach companies.
We're always open to welcome coaches. We are one of the companies.
We're often looking for morning coffee stops for groups that are travelling, and also for meal stops on the returns. So that's quite handy to know.
We normally open at 12, but you say to us 10:30, 11 o'clock, not a problem.
That works for us. I mean, we plan everything in advance. We have a schedule for the day. There's driver's hours that we need to keep to. So yeah, it is. We're always planning ahead.
Lovely.
It's been a busy lunchtime for Alan, but more importantly, a profitable one.
The portions, I think, were perfect. All plates come back nice and empty.
Yeah.
All right, so that was good.
Good.
Yeah.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
But the big question is whether the Crown has impressed the coach companies enough to sustain Alan's efforts and become one of their regular stop-offs for food and drink.
Yeah, there's a good chance that we might get back in touch with Alan to perhaps book another lunch here.
Certainly, Alan is someone that we would consider to use in the future.
So both those coach companies thought that your value for money and the food and the service, the welcome was perfect. And hopefully, with the help of Visit Wiltshire, we'll get you known by more people too.
Yeah,
So great, yeah.
I feel sure it'll be great.
It's been a really nice experience for me, Don, and I can't tell you how much I hope the best for you.
Thank you very much, and we really appreciate you and all the work you've done for us. And it's just been fantastic, an experience.
Okay.
Thank you,
Oh, no.
and I mean that very much.
Oh, darling, thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay, fantastic. I'm really glad I called Alex. It's made a whole difference to my life as well as my business.
1 year on, and I've returned to see whether business is booming. I want to see if Alan has cleaned up his act or whether the venture is still his crown of thorns.
Since Alex was last here, I have painted the outside. We have upgraded food The restaurant side has doubled its sales, mainly due to my head chef. Not just the quality, it's also the standard of presentation. OK?
There's the poo, look at that.
And the good news continues upstairs.
Because business has improved, I've been able to spend some money doing up the other rooms what were necessary. We've lightened the colours and give it a bigger feel.
Since I originally refused to stay, it seems as if Alan is keeping on top of his cleaning regime.
I will challenge Alex to look everywhere, especially under the beds, because I know we've got it right.
Alan really cares about what he does. The transformation at the Crown is one of the things I'm most proud of. Gosh, doesn't this look good? I mean, I honestly can't believe the difference. I love it. Food and bar, a little better than you'd expect. It looks as if Alan's prospering, and that makes me incredibly happy to see. Hello, Alan.
Oh, hello, Alex.
So pleased to see you.
It's lovely seeing you.
Oh, yes. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And how do you like the new outside?
It looks amazing.
Thank
How's
you.
business been?
It's been good. There's always still room for improvement.
Always. You look really well. And oh my gosh, look at this place.
Yeah, new furniture. I still want to do more.
Nothing's crept back up here.
No.
What else have you done? Show me.
Well, let's have a look in the dining room.
Very nice. So new banquette seating?
Yeah, and also the way we've laid it out gives us more space. Actually, it's 15% more seating.
Gosh, that's amazing, darling.
Yeah, that's made a big difference.
How's the food going?
We've literally doubled the sales.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Anything else to show me?
Well, I'd love to show you upstairs.
I'd love to see. All right, darling.
Yeah.
So far, so good. But upstairs, the dirty rooms had been Alan's Achilles heel. When I was last here, I made over the largest room, and Alex, the bar manager, revamped the twin room. Alan has since finished the remaining 3, and I can't wait to see what he's done with them.
Ooh, this looks very nice. Yeah, you changed the bed round, didn't you?
Yeah, taking out some of the furniture.
Yeah, much better. It looks big. The carpet's nice.
Yeah.
Clean.
Well, clean is the important thing.
Yes. That is brilliant. And it is immaculate, darling. Well done.
Thank you.
Hotel inspectors. Yes, we have checked under here. It's really good. That's one of my favourite things that's happened to me in 11 years of doing this job.
Oh, right. Thank you very much.
So it's all sounding quite healthy then?
Well, it is healthy to a degree. 53% was last year's occupancy over the whole year.
With occupancy only marginally higher than a year ago, Alan's worried that he is missing out on trade because on online review sites his pub doesn't fall within nearby Swindon's catchment area.
When you look in sites, we don't come up unless you put in Allbourne.
OK.
And any of the villages, towns around us, we don't show up.
OK, so we need to try and fill your bedrooms a bit more.
Now, I can't relocate his pub, but there are always 2 sides to every coin, and I wouldn't be the hotel inspector if I hadn't come with a little something up my sleeve.
How to fill the rooms is a perennial problem with countryside pubs, because the reality is, if you're in the middle of nowhere, yes, you have people come and stay with you, but actually this is a kind of slightly halfway house, because you are pretty near to some population centres. But that is why I have come up with the cunning wheeze of inviting the people I've invited to come today. So I've been thinking about how to fill your rooms a bit better, and I know that you say that people find you hard to find, but I think you have to make a virtue out of a necessity.
OK.
And I'm quite surprised that on your website you make so little mention that you're so close to the Ridgeway, which is Britain's oldest road, and also you're next to the Wiltshire Cycleway, which is a 160-mile loop. So I've invited 3 outdoor companies to find out if they like the look of your rooms, they like what you've got to offer. I was wondering if you could rustle up some food for us.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Yeah? Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
OK.
While Alan makes sure everything at the Crown is shipshape and Bristol fashion, I meet up with one of my guests to find out exactly what Alan's location has to offer. Julie is a walking holiday operator running tours around the country.
So this area is a successful route for you?
Yes, the Ridgeway is a very well-booked route for us.
So then do you have preferred accommodation providers?
We definitely do. Every single walk that we have, we really research all the different accommodations along the route.
I mean, looking at this amazing view, no wonder this is your most popular
You can't argue with it, can you? It's absolutely exceptional.
Well, now I'm so enthusiastic about the possibilities for the walking, and having seen this wonderful landscape, can I take you to the Crown to meet Alan?
Oh, I'd absolutely love to go and meet Alan and see what he's got to offer us.
OK, good.
Whilst over a quarter of British holidaymakers use their time off to explore on foot, cycle tourism is now worth a massive £500 million. And dog lovers could also be a valuable source of income for the Crown, as hotels that open their doors to the pitter-patter of paws can see a rise of 30% in turnover. I just hope Alan shines and that these 3 operators help him get a slice of the action.
We have Karen from Plex Pyjamas,
Hello, nice to meet you.
Andy from Bicycle Beano.
Lovely.
And Julie from the Walking Holiday Company.
Nice to meet you.
And so it's what I was saying to you, we need customers who actually appreciate your location.
First up, I asked Alan and his new head chef to give our guests a taste of what the Crown has to offer.
Thank you, Kai.
Hi, guys.
What's you giving us?
So just a little bit of everything that we do.
Thanks.
Yeah, please.
Do help yourselves.
Yeah.
Truffle milky.
Here.
Yeah, I'd love to try some. Thank you.
How does it work with cycling holidays? Do people stay in one place?
Yeah, the tours I run, cycling tours, are normally based in one place for 2 or 3 nights.
Yes.
From my company's point of view, because they're walkers, would your establishment be able to offer them packed lunches to take the next day?
That is not a problem at all. We try to be obliging, helpful. What we don't have is a actual boot room.
Oh, right.
But that is something I can very easily look into.
That must be the same for you about cycles, wasn't
Absolutely, same applies with cycling.
Yeah, and we've also got a dry store for the cycles as well.
I'm pleased Alan has risen to the challenge and is thinking on his feet to impress.
How often do you come around this area? Do you use this area?
With the walking holidays, they tend to run mostly between March and September. We have a lot of people who book the Ridgeway walk. And as you've got 5 rooms, which I'm dying to see, when we have groups, it'll be really good for them to be able to come here. Yes.
Your dog owners like to go away all times of the year.
Yes, yeah. So it's year-round, and the Cotswolds and kind of this area is our most popular destination. We're just, in fact, putting together some road trips around the Cotswolds with 3 different places, 2 nights at each. But it's kind of nice to get the whole spend for you here.
Yeah.
To get people to have the drinks
That
here
is
and
the ideal scenario.
It is the ideal scenario.
Would you 3 like to go and have a look at the bedrooms? We're going to leave you to do it on your own so you can speak freely, but then we'd love you to come back and tell us what you think. I think the rooms are really nicer. I mean, they're exactly what you'd want from a little country pub.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I would be disappointed if they didn't like the rooms, because all the rooms are different, they've got character.
It's very nice, it's very atmospheric.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That brickwork is just gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
Plenty of space for the dog bed, so that's perfect.
I'm not pretending that these 3 are the only ones who have the kind of clients who enjoy outdoor pursuits who are going to be such a perfect fit for the Crown. But I do think you have to be proactive and try and find other people and contact them and ask them to come down and see you. And just keep on pushing, darling.
And it's nice that every room's different too.
Isn't
It's
it?
got its own feel to it.
Yeah.
So bright and light.
It would be really interesting to know if it would be possible to change some of the other rooms into twin rooms, because I suspect you find it for your cycling. Yes, very much so.
We have groups of friends who come away
exactly
on weekends increasingly, and it's they don't want to share a double bed.
I want to make sure that we kind of hit the mark with them.
Yeah.
Find out what you need to do, and we'll make sure that we follow up on it, OK?
Obviously, I've got to do the boot room. That won't be a problem. I can get on with that very quickly. I've got already bicycle secure area, and so there's no problems with the dogs. They're always welcome.
What did you think?
Oh, it was absolutely lovely.
Yes.
Really nice, really nice. You've done a good job up there.
Thank you.
Oh, well done, Alan. They look fabulous.
Is there anything that you'd like to ask Alan?
It would be just brilliant to see maybe one or two of the other rooms changed into twin-bedded rooms.
We can look into that.
Yeah, perhaps in the future.
Yeah.
For the dog people, it would be to have some beds
Okay.
and make a huge difference, but very, very simple.
And a little doggy menu?
A little doggy menu, a sausage for breakfast.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And any other suggestions with that, I'm more than happy to listen.
Thank you so much for your time, all of you. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye. Safe journey home.
Thank you.
When a dog owner travels with his dog, you know, if you're really welcome, then you want to stay at the pub or the hotel and have the meal, have the drinks at the bar. So you become a very high value customer because you feel so welcome. And I could see all of that happening here with Alan.
I think in many ways being out here in the countryside is an advantage for him. I'd like to work with him more on it.
I have no hesitation that certainly having come to Alan's establishment here, we'll be able to use him for our walking groups and for singles and couples. It'd be lovely.
So, darling, I leave you once again.
Okay.
But it's nice to see so much changed. And
Thank you.
You've done a really good job. Parting words to you are, do not rest on your laurels. You need to go out and grab some business. I mean, these representatives of these three companies might be interested in using your rooms, so hunt them down.
I will. Don't
Talk
worry
to
about
them.
it. Okay, lovely.
All right, my darling.
Thank
Look
you very
after
much.
yourself. Keep in touch. I know
I
you
will.
normally do.
Okay,
All
lovely.
right, bye.
Thank you very
Nice to
much.
see you.
Alex has given me some very good introductions today. I didn't realise quite the market was as big as has been pointed out to me.
He's made the effort to make sure that his 5 bedrooms are really fit for purpose. Now he's just got to sell them, he's got to market them, he's got to capitalise upon his hard work. Otherwise, what's the point? Hopefully, I've got the message through to him.
Alex has just pushed me in the right direction. Future's bright and it's onwards and upwards.
In 2017, I was called to Warwick Hall, an imposing country house hotel on the banks of the River Eden near Carlisle.
It is a genuinely authentic country house experience. And that's because we are genuinely authentic. Yeah, that's the 4-legged doorbell, you know.
Owned by 75-year-old retired IT entrepreneur Val Mariner.
Nick! Modern technology.
And her husband, County Councillor Nick.
Graham, good morning.
The couple had bought the hall back in 1998 as a grand family home to indulge Nick's passion for all things hunting, shooting and fishing.
Ooh, that was not a good cast.
Nick gets up every day and chases something.
There's some chaps on the other side of the river doing something. Do you know what they're up to?
But having sunk all their capital into the estate and facing spiralling costs for the upkeep,
To maintain a house like this does cost a lot of money.
Val hit on the idea of making the house pay for itself by playing hostess to discerning guests.
Would you like tea or coffee?
Tea, be lovely.
Tea. I'll be right back.
But their lack of hospitality experience was painfully obvious.
Warwick Hall. I'm sorry, you know, who are you?
What do you call the website they all make their comments on?
Val was recovering from a bad fall she'd had a year earlier and was desperate for help.
The fall was a real wake-up call. If I'm going to get decrepit, I need it to make money. Alex clearly knows what's what, and that's what I want to know too. Why aren't we full? What am I doing wrong?
I remember Val and Nick really well. They were a lovely couple, but they did have a tiny contingent of staff, so it felt as if they were kind of playing hotel in their own home. They had abysmal occupancy, and I had to really fight to get them to understand business basics. And I was desperately keen to turn what is such a lovely building into a really successful business for them. I had quite a few battles on my hands, actually, but once I'd won my point, they really saw the value of it and put their shoulders to the wheel and made everything happen.
So in mid-2017, I pulled up the grand driveway of Warwick Hall for the first time.
Wow. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Cumbria.
I'm Alex. You're Val.
I can tell you're Alex.
Hi,
So
nice
How
to
nice to
meet.
see you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
What fun.
This is
That's
amazing.
Thank you.
What I really felt when I arrived here was it is an enormous effort, just the upkeep.
Well, that's what the business does.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not trying to make my fortune. I'm just trying to keep the house together. And the house is endlessly demanding, you know.
Is there a room that you've got earmarked for me?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Shall I show you?
So if you don't mind.
Priced at £225 a night, for my stay, Val's booked me into what's known as the new room.
Okay, come on, Boots. Let's see what we're doing. Now, do come in.
Wow. That is a stunning view.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of occupancy do you achieve here?
Probably about 20%, which is just not enough.
All right, my doll.
Okay.
I will have a look around if I may.
Thank you.
And then I'll come back and find you.
Indeed.
Okay,
All right.
thank you very much.
So, come on, Boots. Let's go.
Arriving here, I was struck by the colossal task it must be just keeping this place going, especially at Val's time of life. But first impressions are good.
Well, this is a pretty amazing room. Nice bed, 2 sets of pillows, white linen. There's binoculars by the window, so there's some nice touches. And this is very nice. You know, I'm excited about staying here, and I don't get to see that very often.
But I need to see if everything else is up to the standard I'd expect of a grand country house hotel.
This feels like it's more B&B to me. Upmarket B&B, you know, without a doubt. But maybe it's not quite sharp enough.
It's always better to under-promise and over-deliver.
Ooh.
Calling yourself a hotel gives guests certain expectations. I think this could be part of the problem.
I don't think Val really knows who she's trying to appeal to. Confused offerings, confused customers.
Upstairs feels more homely than hotel chic. I'm hoping the public rooms offer the kind of luxurious atmosphere guests coming here will expect.
It's the same slightly odd combination that I saw upstairs. It's part really grand country house and part your granny sitting room. There is so much potential here. It's just whether they want to exploit it, whether they have the energy or the enthusiasm, the desire in any way.
Still recovering from her fall, Val's resting, but I think we need a chat.
Hi, come in.
Hi, can I come in?
Sure, come in.
Thank you. Can I sit at your feet?
And there's one burning question on my mind.
Are you a B&B or are you a hotel? I'm confused.
Me too.
I think that's a big problem.
I think it's a big point. But what I found about Google is that if you put yourself up as B&B, then people are looking for something cheap and cheerful and...
Darling, that's such an old-fashioned idea.
Well, maybe.
I'm always surprised by how easily people fall into the trap of calling themselves a hotel when they're not. It's as if they look down their noses at B&Bs. It's just a matter of knowing what you are and then making sure you do it bloody well. But whatever Warwick Hall is, I struggle to even find it online. So I'm worried Val's also missing a trick that could improve occupancy at a stroke.
Do you do any indirect booking? Like, are you with any booking?
Expedia.
Right.
Just one booking site. If Val wants to up their occupancy, Warwick Hall needs to have much more of an online presence, and she has to act now.
There does come a time to decide whether you piss or get off the pot. And clearly she has come to that decision that it's time to take this seriously as a business. And that means making some fairly major changes around here. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry you're having to serve me. Thank you.
Not a bit.
With only a part-time chef to help, 3 nights a week cooking dinner falls to Val.
It's what I would call Mary Berry food, as opposed to a Chateau de Foie food.
But if she doesn't want to cook, with no other options on offer, guests have to eat elsewhere.
Lovely.
Hope you enjoy it.
I'm sure I will.
Nice to have you here.
Thanks, doll.
Oh, let me stand up straight. Better.
I think this is really good food for a B&B that offers dinner. I do not think this is really good food for a hotel. And I think the sooner we make that distinction, the better.
But dinner has also confirmed another, bigger issue.
Val knows what the problem is, which is that she's just lost steam. You know, at 75, she's unlikely to re-find it. So I've got to find alternative methods for her to manage this place.
And after sleeping on it...
Good morning, everybody. Everybody sleep well?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
I'm even more convinced. It just feels as though Warwick Hall hasn't quite taken the leap from family home to business.
Now, Alex, my dear, what would you like for your breakfast?
I'm going to go for... Can I have poached eggs?
You can have whatever you like.
Val's a charming hostess, but running a hospitality business also takes a professional level of service I think she's struggling to maintain on her own.
I wonder how she'd manage with a full house, with 9 couples in here.
There we go. I've just got to go and let the Bratbys pay their bill.
OK,
I always let people pay their bill.
I know, very wise.
And checkout also confirms I'm not the only one aware of the disparity between the expectations Val's guests have and the service they receive.
Thank you. Well, I hope you had a very good visit.
Thank you.
Yeah, did you find it? Yeah, did you find it good value?
I can't honestly say that, but we enjoyed the stay.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like a cross between Downton Abbey and Fawlty Towers.
It's nice and relaxing, a bit quirky.
There wasn't the management to support hotel guests.
I find it so tough when I can see that it's the owners holding a place back from reaching its full potential, especially when age comes into the equation. This place needs some fresh blood and some new energy.
And that means a manager.
The very first thing that we need to start trying to accomplish is finding you someone to run this place.
Yes, yes. No, I think that's very fair. We do have the skills of running the big house. What we don't have are the skills of, running the business.
Before Val can hire a manager, I need to tie down exactly what type of business they would be managing.
I think that calling yourselves a hotel is a misnomer. People expect services from hotels that they would not get here.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I would love to send you off for a night somewhere local
to
show you what a B&B is like these days and what it is that you're competing with. They all fill their rooms very simply by belonging to a lot of internet booking websites because they drive traffic to your door.
Hotel or B&B, decor is key to a business. Over the years, Val's attention to detail and how the house is presented have slipped. So I want to send in my design team to give a more polished look simply by using what's already here.
The house feels like it needs a bit of a zhuzh.
It does.
You've got masses of furniture. It's not all in the right place.
Yes.
What I need to do is make sure that we're presenting you in a true light, that we're selling you to people who are going to appreciate you, and that I try and make sure that the organisational side is firmed up.
I want this business to become a real business, a viable business, one that will look after will stand on its own feet.
They really are in quite a rut, and it's going to take a bit of shaking to get them out of it. I really hope I've got here in time.
I think she's given some very good advice so far, and I think we're going to follow it up.
It's great that Val and Nick are on board to get a manager.
Guard the castle.
Okay.
But first I'm sending Val to 5-star Lindith Fell in Windermere to make her realise that B&B is not a dirty word.
What a ravishingly beautiful place. Oh, it's spectacular. I'm really looking forward to going inside.
After being run for 30 years as a hotel, 3 years ago it was rebranded as a luxury bed and breakfast by owner Sheena.
Now, how many rooms do you have here?
14.
14?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, 12 doubles and 2
because
single.
we have 10, so we're a little bit smaller than you are.
Yes.
And yeah, do you mind if I ask what the occupancy is?
In August, about 90%.
Well, that's wonderful.
When we downscaled in a way to bed and breakfast, we were then able to put more attention to detail on everything we do, which I like. I like everything to be perfect.
Yeah, and it is. The presentation is much better than ours. You know, ours isn't dreadful, but on the other hand, you know, that really was very good.
Now Val and Nick can see just how great a B&B can be, I'm back in Cumbria to put the next stage of my plan into action.
Today really is a big day at Warwick Hall. I've managed to convince Val to take her first step into the murky waters of trying to find a manager.
When I arrive, it's immediately obvious something's changed.
There's a bit of a hubbub in the dining room. They've obviously got some guests in. Have a quick look. That's very encouraging. The Polizzi effect is working already. This is positive. I'm going to go and find Val.
It seems there's one simple reason why it feels busier. It is. Val has fully embraced my advice to join more internet booking sites.
I mean, I probably have had 40 bookings since I saw you.
Oh, well, I'm really pleased.
Yeah,
have you considered the bed and breakfast hotel
I
debate?
absolutely did. I did have all the hotel references taken off the website.
Good. Oh, good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
So that's a step.
That was good advice.
Good.
Yeah.
On top of that, I've helped Val line up 2 highly qualified candidates to interview. Stefano and Claire have worked for some of the biggest names in the hotel business. Their management credentials are a given. So, are either of them the right person to help a smaller niche operation like this grow?
This is a hands-on role. This isn't just going to be sitting in the office kind of checking revenue rates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you able to do most of the things that may be necessary in a small hotel, which is basically anything that comes up here?
I've never been afraid of hard work. I think work is afraid of me. I've never been scared of any task.
Working so closely with the owners who live on site, is that something you welcome or is that something that makes you nervous?
I think it'd be a brilliant challenge. I'd like to see the place grow. So, yeah, to begin with, though, I assume we'd be working really closely together and building it up, and then you can take a step back eventually. So,
yeah, well, I really like your energy level. I think that's great.
Thank you.
That's so nice
Thank
to
you
meet
very
you,
much.
Stefano.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brilliant,
And
that's
thank
great.
you so much for coming.
I honestly think that Val and Nick were so lucky to have such amazing candidates, each with a lot to offer. I'm glad it's not me who has to make the decision.
While they mull things over, there's another problem I want to get my teeth into. Val's inconsistent approach to providing dinner.
So when I had dinner, it was perfectly nice. In fact, it was delicious. But I do think that we need to find ways of expanding the repertoire in a way that is not onerous for whoever's here in the evening.
Yeah.
So customers can have something, even if there isn't a chef in. And so I've come up with a kind of modern, clever way of making sure that you always have something to offer. Is that okay with you?
That'd be grand. I'll look forward to it.
Good. A service station on the M6 isn't an obvious place to discuss good food. But with an award-winning cafe and farm shop, T-Base Services isn't your average motorway pit stop.
I mean, you know why I brought you here, which is it's got amazing local produce.
It does. Yeah.
And I think one way that we could get around doing food is by offering some really fantastic local produce, which you could then also package up if someone wanted a picnic or a hamper for fishing or something like that. A plate of cold meats, a plate of cheese. Even on nights when you don't want to cook, you can offer something.
Val needs to have an easy option for weary travellers, and this is the perfect solution. It allows her to over-deliver by B&B standards rather than under-deliver, trying to do 3-course restaurant service on her own.
We've talked about the food, we've talked about the management, we've talked about the booking scenario.
Yes.
So I think the big challenge now is what we do to try and promote Warwick Hall. I've decided to suggest some kind of press junket because you've got a really nice offering. Yeah. I'm hoping by then you will have at least decided on who your manager will be.
Okay.
The challenge will be to show off your rooms, offer people a bit of hospitality, show them, you know, that your passion for the place is undimmed. It could blow up in our faces because we need to do it well. Yeah. And I think this is the chance to show that it is that it isn't just your family home that is now a B&B, that it's actually a thriving concern, which has legs going into the future.
Okay.
Now, I can use my little black book to get the press there, but I have to trust Val to deliver a professional experience they can write home about.
She's nobody's fool. I think she understands that momentum is key, but there are risks inherent to having journalists there. They are well trained to pick out the flaws in any scenario.
But will my gamble pay off?
I represent Britain's finest B&B.
This room is great for getting women pregnant.
I mean, honestly.
Hello.
Hello.
How lovely to see you here.
Hi. You got the job.
I did, yes.
Yay! I'm really pleased.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I've got so many things that I want to do and implement here and help Val along, so yeah, can't wait.
So I haven't seen Val yet. Do you know where she is?
Yes, she's just along in the kitchen. Follow me.
Thank you.
I'm so glad Val's bitten the bullet and taken my advice to hire a manager.
Here she is.
Ta-da! How are you?
Oh, so glad to see you. Yes, I did. Good. I did. Good. So you've been busy?
Busier than a bird dog.
I love it.
If you've ever watched a spaniel go.
It's music to my ears that Val's been busy, and my design team's been hard at work upstairs too. An old-fashioned room has been transformed by simply swapping a sofa with another room and adding cushions in contrasting colours, giving the period wallpaper a modern edge. And what was a dark, uninspiring bedroom is now a bold, bright luxury retreat thanks to new lighting and contemporary fabrics. But with Val and Nick's future here dependent on generating more income, the pressure's on to sell it to the world.
Do come in.
I've invited some travel and lifestyle writers for a tour of the new and improved Warwick Hall. Among them is the marketing manager of one of the UK's leading luxury accommodation websites. We must show them that beneath the quirky charm is an efficient, expertly run operation.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. We really appreciate it. You know, this is a journey that we've been on with Alex, and one of the things she wanted to help us to do was to find a nice, young, strong manager. Some of you may know Claire because she's got good experience in the Carlisle hotel scene, and so we feel very happy and pleased that she's decided to come and join us and lending all her expertise to us.
Highlighting Claire's credentials is a great start. But will the rooms live up to expectations?
I love the pink in here.
Great.
Yeah.
Isn't this pretty? Is this the smallest room in the house?
This is the smallest room in the house, but it has a very good bathroom.
But it's not that bad.
It has a very good bathroom. It's also the cheapest room.
Val's someone that it's very hard not to warm to.
But this room is great for getting women pregnant.
And actually, you know, her love for this place just really does shine from her.
I hope that it looks good to you too.
Yeah.
She has certainly done the best she can for Warwick Hall. I think journalists are going to see the honesty and how genuine she is and appreciate her for that.
As content manager for a luxury travel site with over 5 million hits last year, a good review from one guest could send bookings through the roof.
To be on our website means that you are very good quality. We will not just have anybody. You have to
tick a lot of boxes.
So far, the new look bedrooms seem to be getting a big tick from everyone. But to give them the full Warwick Hall experience, I've also asked Val and Claire to promote the new, more casual food offering.
Please do come and help yourself.
Some gorgeous cheeses as well. This one's got nettles in it. Oh, yes.
It is tricky as a B&B, isn't it? Because, you technically are bed and breakfast, but people do want something when they arrive dark and hungry and school and...
Definitely.
I think so.
The locally sourced produce is a big hit, but what about everything else?
It seems like it would be a lovely place to stay. The rooms that we've seen that have been done out, the views, it's got everything you need really. It's just absolutely beautiful.
I hope you'll be able to find some way of shoehorning Warwick Hall into some article or other sooner or later.
I think we'll be able to do that.
Smile.
Positive press would bring attention to a whole new market. And if Val's done enough to impress Francis, it could put it firmly on the luxury tourism map.
I represent britain'sfinest.co.uk, and we're a website that only feature high-end luxury bespoke B&Bs, hotels, self-catering, that kind of thing. And we'd very much like to give you this, which you can put
very much.
in the front of your property. You should hopefully get quite a few more bookings.
Thank you for this. Because, really, you work hard and you think, am I getting anything right?
Well, no, you really are. It's such a lovely place. Just be yourselves and do what you're doing, because it's perfect.
I've been so impressed with Val's willingness to accept my advice, and now it really feels that it's paid off.
So I thought today went as well as it could possibly have gone.
I thought it was such a success.
I feel really encouraged.
Yeah, we do. Quite apart from anything else, Alex. I mean, just the bookings are up so much.
I know.
It's kind of fun to open your email and go, ooh,
another one. I said it from the beginning. You two are such charming hosts.
Oh, sure.
You genuinely welcome people in, and you really care about them having a nice time, and that is the essence of hospitality.
Oh, thank you.
And it's been great fun for me to work with you. Thank you so much.
And we thank you.
I feel really cheerful. This has been such a great experience. The whole time at Warwick Hall has been pleasurable. What I've done is show them a way to improve how successful it is, to improve its reach, to ensure that more people come and stay here. They've got a great property, and hopefully Claire will provide them with that little bit of energy and oomph that is all Warwick Hall requires. I really hope so, and I believe so, actually.
The key to any good business is keeping up momentum. And 2 years on, I'm returning to see whether Val and Nick have capitalised on the boost I gave them, or whether Warwick Hall is still draining Val's bank account.
Alex helped me go from being rank amateur to someone who's actually seriously running the business. She can go into business and she can pinpoint, this is what you're getting right, this is what you're getting wrong.
Despite a promising start with new manager Claire, she moved on to new opportunities. And instead of replacing her, Val is still firmly at the helm, but they have managed to double their general staff.
There's no doubt we needed more staff, and we've got more staff, and it helps enormously. We've now got a breakfast cook every day of the week. We've got a cook in the evening every day of the week. Val can now take things a bit easier.
I have a lot more staff, but more to the point, the existing staff now take it upon themselves to make sure that things run right.
But more staff means even higher costs.
The house does cost a fortune. The wages now are at $100,000 a year, And we have so many people now depending on us. But the next thing I need it to go a whole level up because, I need to retire.
Well, here I am, back at Warwick Hall, which is looking as wonderfully imposing as ever. I love coming here because it's so different from my usual fare as the hotel inspector. And by the time I left, things were really looking up and we'd got onto loads more booking websites. The rooms were lovely, so I'm not expecting a great change there. Fingers crossed, there's good news for me inside.
Hi, morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back to Warwick Hall.
Thank you. Where might I find Val and Nick?
They're just in the other room. I'll show you through.
Thank you.
It is such a refreshing change to be met by a professional receptionist. And as a result, Warwick Hall instantly feels like a different beast.
How are you?
So nice to see you.
Hello. Wonderful.
So glad to see you.
Oh, you've changed a bit.
Oh my gosh, I'm an old boot, but it's very kind of you to say so. So how is occupancy?
I would say it's probably tripled.
I'm so pleased.
Which is a miracle. And we just have, 16 people now on the staff, including the gardeners.
Darling, that's amazing.
Not all full-time, obviously.
No, of course. No. But it means that you're not half killing yourself to such
I
a
am not
degree.
at all.
When I was here last, you still weren't feeling great. Are you better now? A bit better?
Yeah, she's a lot better. I can tell you.
I'm better, but I'm older.
My grandmother always says getting older isn't for wimps.
No.
So I would like to go and meet some of the staff,
Absolutely.
if we may.
Well, they'd love to meet you.
Nick, can we leave you for a moment and meet up later?
I look forward to that.
Thank you, darling. Let's go.
So, there we go.
Yeah, shall I go? Thank you, darling.
Come and meet the ladies in the kitchen. This is Ellen Reid.
Hi, I'm Alex. Lovely nice to meet you.
And this is Pat Bowman.
Hi, Alex. Lovely to meet you. So nice to meet you. How did you divide yourselves up? Are you kitchen? Are you housekeeping? Are you front of house? Are you
Predominantly kitchen.
Right.
Both, but if we have a really busy morning, like they're getting more of now, I'll go upstairs, I'll make a few beds, bits like that. It's all just a team effort, you just muck in.
Have to lend our hand everywhere.
So how many breakfasts do you do on a Saturday?
On a Saturday, it's usually all the rooms. So you're looking at 18, 20 people.
I'm so glad it's getting busier, and I want to try and make it a little bit busier still. You think you can handle that?
Absolutely.
There we go.
So now I've met these two.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else I should talk to?
Well, I think you should talk to Olivia, who's our receptionist, because, boy, she makes my life easier.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank
you.
Hi. Olivia.
Yes.
Hi, darling. So Val and I were just talking about staffing. How many hours do you do here a week?
I do about 20 hours.
And you occupy yourself just with reception?
Yeah, just welcoming people in, filing as well.
Yeah.
Just anything that needs tweaking before guests arrive.
Val, you said that the business has improved enormously. Can I test this in any way? Do you have any idea about occupancy figures?
Yes, there's some figures here you can have a look at.
Thank you.
There you are.
Okay, so let's see. 270. Well, just based on this last quarter, you're averaging out about 56%, which is not bad.
Not bad.
It could be better, and I'm sure that this is a good quarter.
Yeah.
I'm sure the November, December, January quarter looks
very
slightly
quiet.
different.
No, it didn't quite match up to that.
So what's the average room rate?
138.
What do you think is your break-even point, Val?
I think we need about 200,000 a year.
So, let's say £138 is the average room rate, times 365, and then times, I'm going to do it 50%, yeah? That gives you 226 grand a year. So at 50%, you're breaking even.
Right.
If, on the other hand, you drop down even half a room, you're literally only just scraping through. It is worth looking at those
Having that
variables.
baseline.
Yes. Yeah. Olivia, thank you. That's really helpful. I've got a few ideas of what to do to increase your occupancy.
Well, we'd like to hear about that.
So I've got an afternoon planned. Come with me.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks, Olivia. That was nice of you. Thanks.
It's great to see Val now turning a profit, if only just. But if this house is to keep paying its way, and if Val is ever going to retire, she really needs to boost business further. Luckily, I've come prepared.
So, my darling, I thought the best way to help you is to try and connect you with some nice businesses in the area.
Great.
So I've got a few kind of movers and shakers locally who I'm going to introduce you to today.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that we could then impress them by giving them a cream tea. Obviously, they could have a look at a room or two.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot to recommend this place. The garden, the river, and of course you, Val.
Oh, thanks. So, okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
A networking event could allow Val to uncover mutually beneficial opportunities and generate more business, especially as a crucial new venture is imminently taking off on Val's doorstep.
Val first called me in because she was cross that this place wasn't making money. and she was having to support it out of her pension pot, which was unsustainable. Val has to reach out and she has to make the effort, otherwise all these new gains will wither and die. There's an enormous amount of untapped potential here. Just want Val to tap it. I thought what would be really nice this afternoon is if you could show a couple of our guests what it's like to be on the river. Give them a
I'd love to, yeah.
Yes?
They'd love it too.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
Cumbria and the surrounding area have had an injection of funding, and a new airport is opening right on Val's doorstep in only 2 days' time. So tourism will be on the up.
Useful flies.
I've invited other local businesses, from a classic car tour operator to a distillery and an events company. I want Val to be the hostess with the mostest. These companies could help with advertising, provide services, or just be able to send guests Val's way, but she needs to seize all opportunities.
Thank you all so much for coming. This is my friend Val Mariner,
Hello.
who is the owner.
Welcome to Cumbria. Welcome to, well, you're in Cumbria, you know, welcome to Warwick Hall.
There's a lot of money and a lot of development coming into the area, isn't there? And I'm hoping this will bring Val some business, if I'm honest.
Well, that too. For all of us.
So, why don't we start with a scone and a glass of Prosecco, and then slowly but surely we'll get to all talk to each other. So please come and help us out.
Nice to have you here.
Lovely.
Argentine.
Beautiful house. And this is just lovely, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
Take away all your worries on this riverbank, and it's gorgeous.
And haven't the ladies done a good job here?
Yes,
yeah,
they have. Yeah, it's really lovely.
Yeah.
We're a corporate events company, so one of the services that we provide is a venue finding service, and I think somewhere like here would be perfect for a number of those. So I think it lends itself very well to a variety of events, yeah.
I'm really keen for Val to meet Kate Willard from the brand new Carlisle Lake District Airport.
The interesting inbound ones are from London South End, where you've got that kind of South Essex and East London market, who traditionally found it really difficult to get up to Carlisle in the Lake District. Suddenly, you can hop on a plane on Friday and be up here. Yeah. You can be having your first glass of Pimm's on your terrace here before the sun goes down.
Where the weather is perfect.
It seems obvious to me that there's some kind of synergy between opening a new airport and having amazing accommodation on the steps of the airport. Am I right?
Yeah, completely. We need brilliant businesses like this and beautiful locations like this. We are so up for partnering with you. It's going to work.
Yes, you will.
Thank you. Thanks.
There are so many opportunities here for Val, but the trouble is she's serving while she should be schmoozing. So I'm taking the bull by the horns and introducing her to Paul Walker, the destinations manager for Carlisle City Council. He's helping direct huge amounts of investment in the area.
One idea, Val, that we have been developing is we've got a new project called England Originals, and we're working with 16 other English cities to promote our product to the millennial markets in the United States.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
but
you
that's
need to
why
be
I
part
want
of
to
that.
make sure that you're part of it, darling.
Well, me too.
Well, let's plan something, you know.
Absolutely.
Because I think it is important to kind of hook in.
It is. There are so many opportunities for you, Val, so
I
we're delighted to work with
could
you.
not be happier to hear that.
It's unique, it's a fantastic setting, it has the river here. We have an architectural eye among your business, so we have a lot of reps. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this particular location.
You're holding it like that.
Yeah.
There we are. You just, to get it a bit further upstream, you need... There we are. Easy.
That's brilliant. Oh, Stephen,
There
here
we
we
are.
go.
So we'll expect to see you soon, can we?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Well, you learn something new every day. That was absolutely fantastic. I mean, who wouldn't want to come down here and fish on this beautiful river?
With Nick appealing to the sporty types, I see scope for Val to capitalise on clientele of a more creative nature by forging ties with artists like Tulene de Kock.
So you run painting courses?
That's right. And I get people coming from all over. And at the moment, the courses I do in Windermere is just 1 day. So there's no reason why we can't organise 4 days, you know.
What a good idea.
So, you know, it'd be easy enough to offer a potential 2-day course.
Yeah, and it's nice for people if they've worked together during the
It's
day.
up for a whole day.
To have a drink and have dinner and get to know each other.
The thing is, darling, that you've got to remember that you have to hunt business down a bit. You can't just wait
you can't be
for
quite
it.
so passive. Yes.
I'm glad you said
independent. This is still a really hidden gem, and it amazes me how many people I talk to who, despite this being on their doorstep, have never been here. So this is a chance to fix that. It's now down to Val to convert these new contacts into increased occupancy for Warwick Hall and to propel the business forward. And to finally put her feet up and enjoy her well-earned retirement.
Thanks for
coming. Bye. Safe journeys home, all of you, and thank you. Really nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, thank you. I think that went quite well. What do you think,
I think
darling?
it went really well.
And I really encourage you to go out and chase them.
I hear you. I got the message.
You got the message loud and clear.
It was gently put, but you're absolutely right.
Well, I think we've got some new fishermen coming.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I look forward to my next visit here in a year or so's time again.
Well, you're always welcome.
We look forward to seeing you.
Thanks.
You always bring good weather.
Thank you, darling. Bye,
Lovely
darling.
to see you, Alex.
Bye.
Again.
Look after yourselves.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Okay.
And we're going to take up all your ideas.
I hope
And they're going to be just as productive as they were last time.
Thanks, darling. I love it. Bye, darling. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Carlisle is getting so much investment one way and another. And actually, I just want Val to be a part of that. Buildings like this cost a lot to run, and so an extra room a night makes an enormous difference over the course of the year. Val has to keep her eye on occupancy.
Everybody who Alex invited has a contribution to make to my business. And in turn, I have a contribution to make to their business. So that is genuine synergy. And if I get everything right, I'll have a nice little business that will work well and benefit me, will benefit my employees, hopefully be a credit to the community. Win-win.
I have high hopes that we can make this even more successful than we did last time, and that gives me enormous pleasure.